Does someone in your family constantly forget things they need for school or work? My husband has organizational issues. In clinical terms, we call these executive functioning issues. And this can create major headaches for him. For example, he used to work these early morning shifts and he liked to work out before he started his day. And he wears a suit to work. And so there were more than one occasion where I would get a phone call at 3 a.m. telling me, in a panic from him, telling me that he had forgotten his pants. And so I would need to get up and drive down to his office so that he could have what he needed for the day. Lucky for me, he doesn't work these early morning shifts anymore, and so I can sleep soundly without fear of these emergency pants runs. But what about in your house? I'm Jamie Dana from Elevate Counseling, and I have an easy way for you to be able to keep your bags organized so that you always have everything that you need. And the key to remembering this is the acronym PACK. So PACK stands for Purge, Accessorize, Categorize, and then keep it up. So when we start with Purge, the first thing that you want to do is you want to go through the bag or your child's bag and remove anything that's not necessary. So this might be, if we're talking about a child, maybe school papers or empty lunch boxes, these kinds of things. And what's really important with this is that whoever the person is that has these organizational deficits, that they are the person that's proactively taking and managing this step. So if you're facilitating this, then what you can do is ask leading questions. Things like, what's the first thing that you need to do? Or what do you not need in your bag that's in the bag right now? And then the second step is accessorize. So make sure that you have containers in the bag to hold all of the little miscellaneous items. I like bags that have compartments that can be labeled, and this actually brings us to the third step, which is categorize. So categorize the papers and the compartments so that everything has its place, and make sure that you're always putting the items back in the places that are already identified. For little kids, one thing that can be super helpful is to take pictures of what are supposed to be in each of those compartments, and then take that picture and put it inside the compartment so it's a good visual reminder for them about what they should be carrying in those spots. And then lastly, we want to keep it up. So remember that it takes roughly about 60 repetitions for someone who has organizational deficits to create a new habit. Basically what we're doing is moving those steps from the frontal lobes. This is where our working memory is, back into routine or procedural memory. And so if you're the person that's helping somebody do this, then you should set up your own reminders so that you're ensuring that you're going through this on a daily basis so that it becomes habitual for them. So try this at home, and here's to a better packed bag with fewer early morning runs to the office or to school. If you want more tips like this, be sure to follow Elevate's Facebook page where we are posting regularly with tips and tricks to improve your mental wellness. And you'll see me on here periodically as well. So until next time, keep doing, keep being, and keep growing. Thanks. Bye.